Hi everyone, this is Simona from Tarot. So this reading is going to be for the collective energies for the full moon in Virgo on Saturday. It's quite interesting. I've pulled the cards already. I'll just show you. And let me just fix this. Right. And yeah, wow, strong message here. There is like a lot of us are facing a choice. It's clearly about a choice to leave something behind and to start something fresh, to jump into a new beginning, basically, into a new life. But something needs to be left behind. That's what I'm feeling. And this may cause lots of fear. It may bring lots of insecurities in a lot of us. But it's all guided. It's all divinely guided. It's all for our best, for our benefit. We've got the Sun card here. The outcome is wonderful. If we take the risk, if we take the leap of faith, and we jump into the new, whatever it is, opportunity, way of being, way of believing, of thinking, it's really interesting. It's okay. Let me show you the cards that came up. So the overall energies, the oracle cards I used. The first one that came was fear. And then divine guidance, and then birth. Isn't that beautiful? So in every birth or rebirth, in every new start, there always comes a moment of fear, of doubting whether that's the path, whether that was the right thing to do, the right choice, things like that. So there's also fear for the well-being of yourself and maybe people who are involved. I'm just receiving this image of, a pregnant woman giving birth. There is so much fear, so much danger in giving birth, but it happens anyway, and it's obviously the beginning of new life. And there is so much love and healing and joy and magic and source, divine source in that, in birthing something. It doesn't have to be a baby. It could be whatever it is. There's always, like, we're so supported at this crucial point of birthing something into existence, birthing ourselves into a new existence, a new way of being. It's really crucial. It's really like the scales can turn either way. That's what I'm hearing. And we have also the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune can turn either way. It can go either way. But we're so supported at the moment. The full moon in Virgo is really bringing this energy of rising, totally awakening. We have the Sun on top of these two cards. Total transformation, total total death, just death, like completely letting any parts of ourselves that cannot come with us to the next phase of our lives. They need to die. They're dying. There's absolutely no point to hold on to. And if we meet this death, this archetype, with grace, with surrender, with willingness to transform, it becomes easier. When the resistance goes, it's easier, it's effortless, the transformation, this rising to a new life, with the Judgment card here. So I get this, yeah, with these three cards, they're so powerful together. They came together. I just get this very strong awakening energy, like really strong. It's like this opening, the portals are open, the portals of perception are open, and we see clearly the direction, we see clearly what to choose, how to be forward in our lives. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of clarity that is coming our way, a lot of insight, and I feel that there's a lot of action, a lot of activity as well, which will follow. However, exactly on the full moon, the energies are really powerful because this is what's happening, okay? This dying and rebirthing, resurrecting ourselves. So we're being invited, the advice from the spirit world is, I don't know if you can see stillness. See that lake? How perfectly still it is? So we're being invited to be still within ourselves, to not act hastily, to not try to move forward, but to go within, to find the stillness inside of us, to do some self-reflection. See, it's like it's winter here, so it's not time for growth and manifestation. It's time for, well, no, it is time for growth and manifestation, but not in the old way, not in the way we thought was right, the way of pushing, the way of pursuing, the way of making things happen. No, it's exactly the opposite. We are entering into a completely different energetic way of existing, which is, rather than going and doing things and creating things, we are becoming magnetic. We are activating our magnetic nature. We're fully becoming aware of it and integrating it, so things can come to us rather than we go and, expand energy and exhaust ourselves in manifesting whatever it is. Like, that is not relevant anymore. It's not gonna happen anymore, and we will meet more and more walls on our way the more we try to operate from that place of chasing things. So yeah, we're being invited to become super still, to go within ourselves and connect to spirit, connect to our guidance, connect to our souls, to our inner wisdom, to whatever you believe in, really. Like, we're infinitely intelligent. Our consciousness is so vast, so expansive and ancient, and there is so much information that we can access if we go within, become still, and listen to us, to our inner voice, which is source, which is divine, which is God, if you want to call it that way. With this card, communion with spirit, communion with the universe, communion with, it's also like the light within, but the light is within the shadow, and the light starts from within the shadow, illuminates it. So something to do about meeting our own shadow, and by doing that, it transforms into light. not from the outside, but from within. It transforms into light. It is our divine spark, the shadow. So this one came up as well. Art, magic, fairies. And to me this speaks about, it's something to do with connection to Mother Earth, to Mama Gaia. It's like all of this process, whatever we've been going through collectively, is calling us back home, literally back home to the planet, to the earth, to connect to her energy, to her beings, all of her beings, to become one with them again, to completely collapse the gap between humanity and the natural world, because we are natural as well. We are the earth as well. We're nature. We're animals as well. So it's something to do with that, like waking up for that fact. Waking up that we're not alone. We're never alone. And seeing the beauty and the magic on the planet, in this physical existence. I get the sense of like the whole organism, the earth, the whole organism at the moment is healing. But it's not just healing separately from us, it is healing us. If you imagine the earth being a body, for example, like just a body, you know, a human body. Let's imagine that it's a human body, okay? And if you have an ache somewhere or some kind of disease, some kind of illness, your entire body, your entire organism suffers and tries to like activate all sorts of different chemical reactions and different systems working in your body in order to assist itself into regaining health again. So what I'm getting here, the image I'm getting, is that the earth and all beings on the earth are holding so much space for us, for humanity, to heal, to come back to the heart, to come back home, to belong again, to belong here on this planet, in this lifetime, in nature. But it's not holding space. It's not holding space for our destructiveness. It's not holding space for our immaturity. It's not that. It's holding space. That's like there's no more resources, no more energy available to support that destructive behavior. It's the energy is supporting love and light, and is trying to open us, not trying, it's opening us to be able to hold more light and more love. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna jump to the tarot cards now. So all of this was very cosmic and very expansive, and now we're going more in depth into what may be happening into our lives, and how all these energies may be translating on a more personal level. Obviously this is a collective reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, but resonate take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so we start with the Hangman. This is funny because someone posted today in my Facebook group, this exact pair of cards. This exact pair of cards came into their reading as an outcome, and my reading starts with this exact pair, the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting. and I was having this like a whole download around this image, but I'll tell you about it later. Okay, so we start with the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And to me, what this speaks about is, again, about the stillness that we are being invited to step into with this card. Slowing down in order to see something, in order to see the value in something that may have seemed maybe hurtful, maybe confusing, worrying, whatever it is. Like it requires slowing down, completely eliminating the mind chatter that wants to grasp at things and explain and make sense and organize and control. Like that needs to quieten down in order for us to see clearly the value in a situation which may be quite confusing, even causing grief for some of us. We have the Five of Cups. Okay. And it's something to do as well with like stability and family, stable foundation, maybe in relationships, maybe a job, maybe whatever it is. It's something to do with that. With the Ten of Pentacles, this grief or this situation that is something is happening there. Something's maybe something's been lost or something. Yeah, some grieving is happening there. And it's really interesting because the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune, I think they complement each other very well. What happens here in this situation, whatever it is for each one of you, like the higher energies are, the higher perspective is that in this situation, you're invited to completely flip your perspective, to see a completely different angle. And this is where the value is. This is where you connect to the blessing and the gift in the situation. But also the Wheel of Fortune, like in pair with the Hanged Man, speaks about. So the visual I got this morning when someone posted this same pair of cards was the Hanged Man being attached to the Wheel of Fortune, and as the wheel turns, so does the Hanged Man. And in that way, the wheel is a representative of life cycles, of things happening, like ups and downs, and just the nature, the cyclical nature of existence, and how this hanged person in the middle, is turning with these cycles and seeing completely different perspectives, and gathering more information and more information. And what this reminded me of was the nature of consciousness and the existence here, in the physical existence, and how consciousness doesn't have an agenda, or it's not attached to an outcome. It just is. It exists and gathers data and information, and equally celebrates and enjoys each experience, even if we label it, the ego labels it as bad, hurtful, painful. It's not. It is another experience, another perspective, and there is value in it. Always, there's always value in these experiences. So the Hanged Man is asking us to flip the whole world around us, or just ourselves, and see differently, whatever the situation is. I get this feeling that some of us may be going through difficulty at the moment. It could be a heartbreak, it could be a separation, it could be losing jobs, whatever it is. And I feel that a lot of us are being asked to follow our destiny, whatever it is, higher purpose, to follow the inner guidance, the divine guidance towards something completely new, completely different. And it may be so radically different for some of you that it brings a lot of resistance, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear. But ultimately, it's leading us, it's leading you towards a completely new beginning, towards this fountain of youth, of life. And we're so guided on this path and so supported, which is often the case when we're going through difficult transitions. Our faith is tested, but that's what it feels like. But we're being held and surrounded by love and support and information, like new information coming to us constantly. So I got here the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, which speaks to me about a lot of like clarity, just opening the mind, the eyes, this here, this part of the body, the higher consciousness, the higher mind is completely open to see clearly, to see without a judgment, without an agenda, to just be clear and assertive as well. Okay, so there is something else I'm receiving here. For some of you, if this is a relationship, this relationship may be transforming, or it may seem like it's ending, but what is happening here? Okay, let me just show you. So we have Two of Wands. To me, this is choice, or this is crossed paths with someone. We have the Two of Cups, which is a union, a love offer of some sort, and then the Queen of Swords is on one side, and the King of Swords is on the other side. In between these, like on the two sides of these two cards. And then next to the King we have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. And to me this is something to do with like such a beautiful, amazing collaboration here between these two souls, these two archetypes, the King and the Queen of Swords. Such amazing like compatibility. Collaboration, like co-creation. However, there is a subtle energy of doubt and an energy of choice, having to make a choice, not knowing which path, which choice to take. But it's getting clearer and clearer, and this choice is being made, almost like like the right information. Basically the right information comes just at the right time, so the right choice is being taken. When I say the right choice, I mean the choice that is aligned with the highest good of all, of you, of whatever the situation is. And as I said, we have this choice, is like you're being asked to take steps to choose new life, new beginning, new love, new inspiration and creativity, new way of perceiving the world. It's really gorgeous. Very gorgeous reading. Okay, well, I think that's all. Is that all? Okay, I just saw this card now when I turned around. So we've got the golden path. And again, I'm going to repeat myself. We are being guided towards this light here. We are being put on this golden light. Golden path, sorry. And we have so much sun energy. So many elements of the sun, light. This is the way, this is the way. Like, this is what it feels like. The universe is just showing us the path. So we're being asked to trust that guidance and to follow, although we don't know what else is going to happen. We can't clearly see what's ahead. We're being asked to have faith and just to follow step after step after step that inner guidance. What's in alignment in each moment, what feels aligned to you, to your joy, your self-love, your worth. These are the things that we need to choose in each moment. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it here for now, guys. I hope it helps some of you. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe, share, comment. It really helps me to stay motivated and to keep sharing what I love doing with you. So yeah, your engagement is really, really important to me. Let me know what you think about this video or any of the videos in the comments, or tell me who you are, what you like to see. It'll be great to connect. So okay, I'm gonna finish this video now. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. I'm sending you a lot of love and light and many, many blessings. Bye.